Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Never Age TV guys. If you're new here, you're welcome. And are you returning? Are you watching us for the second or third time, or even up to many times? Have you been watching us guys? And I want to say thank you for always coming back to watch our videos. So how have you been? I trust you have been well, you have been fine. I have been fine but busy guys. You see, I've not uploaded for many days. It's because I've been busy and things have been happening guys, but now here I am. So hey, welcome. For those that are new, welcome. Please subscribe if you haven't, and hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever we upload. Also share this video, share and like it, give it a thumbs up, because that's the best way to support this lady here. Now guys, I've missed you. I've missed Nyabohanze. You know, Nyabohanze is our niche. We don't hide it. We call it as it is because it is what it is. Nyabohanze is our niche, and we talk about Nyabohanze all the time. I noticed Maro had gone for a party at Uncle Mo's home, and he went there with Roshio, and there is this auntie from UK who had come visiting and has been spending the night, or has been staying at Uncle Mo's home. So this lady was supposed to be leaving, and they were called to go and give a goodbye, a farewell, to go and bid her goodbye, because she's supposed to be leaving back to the UK. And this thing that I noticed is that Uncle Mo's compound, oh my God, Uncle Mo has made his home very, very, very beautiful. He has even built a shop. And this motivated me, and I said, hey, what is happening to the YouTubers? These people are doing well, because things are happening. They are doing very, very well. And Komo just started like a joke. In fact, he was the motivation factor to many of us, because when we saw him build that house of his, and we saw him put a gate, you know, and we saw him now, you know, but the thing he has not done is demolishing that mud kitchen, you know, kitchen made of mud. It is an eyesore, and I hope that Ankomo will demolish that kitchen there and build a modern kitchen, outside kitchen. His house has got a kitchen, and his house is still as neat, as clean, and beautiful, and that is a plus, because this shows that YouTubers are doing something. And Ankomo, we knew him from the time he was a nobody, when he was not even having anything, and we knew him, and we saw him start over. And on starting over, we saw him build a house during Ponte's time. You remember Ponte is the one who bought him the windows, because he had built a house and had sealed the windows with bricks, because he could not afford the windows, the window panes, and everything. So he had sealed the windows with bricks, and he would have lived in a house without windows, because he could not afford them. So Ponte came and bought him windows, and on buying him windows, things started moving. The house started looking like a house. And after that, there was this issue of who helped him start his building from the scratch, and it was like, oh, it was Marwa. So we were just there waiting, and what we saw is still in our minds today, because we saw Ankomo getting, I don't know whether it is a sponsor he got, or who he got, but somebody helped him build his house from there to completion. His YouTube channel also picked up during the times he was building, and I cannot underestimate the input of David Jr., because David Jr. used to shoot videos with Ankomo every day, and David Jr. also grew his channel so much during the times that they were constructing Ankomo's house. Remember, what happened is David Jr. went constructing his grandfather's, renovating his late grandfather's house. And on renovating that house, he decided to, or when it was complete, he decided to go and start over with Ankomo's construction. I don't know where they sourced the funds, but they got some funds somehow. And Komo started constructing with JV Junior, recording videos every day, shooting videos every day, showing us the progress every day. And within no time, that house of Ankomo came up. And you remember, his brother Marwa had just finished constructing Mama Ann's house that season. And people are like, they were really following up on Ankomo's house, because it was said that Mama Ann's house was constructed within 10 days, a whole house, to completion. So everybody wanted to see how Ankomo's house will go. So their videos really were followed and were watched widely. And that is the time people came now to also start watching Ankomo's videos. And Ankomo did very well. He did very well, and his house continued until it got finished. On finishing the house, Ankomo even put up a gate. I'm holding a tripod, guys, so you'll not mind me today. This tripod has to be there because I have to hold it. So, guys, let me tell you, that house was constructed miraculously. I don't know where they got funds from, because Ankomo's channel was not monetized by then. But within a short time, during the construction season, Ankomo's channel was monetized. And after that, everything went on well. And until the time David Jr. Left, they even had done the shopping for the furniture in the house. And there were seats, there was a fridge. It was like a miracle, guys. You know, there was a bed there was the one bed that time, and a mattress, and beddings. And remembering where Ankomo had come from, it was like a miracle, guys. So soon after that, Ankomo's channel was monetized, and now he started shooting videos, with Christmas Trist. Christmas Trist visited Nyabohanze like he usually does. And this season, when he visited, amongst all the people in Nyabohanze, he chose to work with Ankomo. And he was working with Ankomo all through. All through he was working with Ankomo. And what happened is Ankomo became very, very popular. Until he had to take a flight, his first flight to Nairobi from Migori. He did that, and it was like, wow. He started growing from there. And it is not until Marwa's party that now we got so engaged with Marwa and the guests that came to Marwa's party, that we forgot about Ankomo. But fortunately, we saw Ankomo still grace the party, because he had no bad blood with his nephew, Marwa. So we got lost in the Marwa's party, and we forgot checking on Ankomo. Little did we know that Ankomo was still proceeding with the building, the construction, and he was doing well. Because when I saw that house today, I realized that Ankomo has still been working behind the scenes. His home is perfect. It is nicely built. It is beautiful. And let me tell you, everything is okay. Everything is okay, because he has even built a shop, and he wants to start operating a shop. And the compound is now, beautiful. There are plants, and the house is still very neat. There is a 70-inch, get me right, there is even a 70-inch television set in that house. Guys, when I saw that, I was like, hey, wow, God can bring you from nothing to something. And this is what he has done to Ankomo. He has brought him from nothing to something. And guys, I cannot start telling you how I admired Ankomo's home today. So the rich auntie from UK was the guest who has been staying at Ankomo's home, and was supposed to be leaving to the UK. And he was all praises to Ankomo. Oh my God, he was all praises. He said she was all praises. She. And she said that the accommodation was beautiful, the welcome, the reception and everything was very nice. she enjoyed her stay at Ankomo's home. So Roshio and Marwa were also gifted with a whole bag of maize, by Ankomo. You know, Ankomo is still doing the farming in his land, and he had harvested some bags of maize, so many of them. About, I don't know whether he said 8 bags, and it was like, 8 bags, eh? So one of the bags was gifted to the Marwas, and it was like, this is good. So I saw very good relationship between Marwas and the Marwa and Ankomo, which had Kaida, there before. It had Kaida turned somehow sour, We stayed a long time without seeing Ankomo visit Marwa, but later during the party we saw him there. So we are happy that they are together as a family and they are respecting each other, because as you saw, we saw Arosho and Marwa walk all the way to Ankomo's home for that small, kind of a farewell party to, for the rich auntie from the UK. So my video was to talk about Ankomo and say I was very, very happy to see how he's doing and to see him doing very well. And yes, Nyabohanze is still doing okay. As we saw, Nasto is almost finishing his perimeter wall. His house is now complete. In fact, he's been shopping around for furniture now. A very beautiful house. We are very happy because things are not the same again in Nyabohanze. These YouTubers are going places. We have seen even how Mayugno has built his house. Very smart, very nice. And it means these YouTubers are doing a good job. And I don't know what relationship is there between Finding Ian and oh my god, this tripod, and the way I'm holding it, you people are just gonna wonder what kind of it is a selfie stick, but I'm holding it very, very, you see. I should have just mounted it on some place, and I'm gonna mount it there, guys. These things can be done, don't worry. We are always learning and learning. We are every day. So you can do like this and make sure that this phone stands like that so that it doesn't show the tripod. You see now, I can even hold it like that or place it on the table because the hand was being seen. So guys, Finding Ian has been there with the auntie from the UK, and I don't know whether Finding Ian is the one who brought this auntie to Marwa or what, but he seemed to be there and he seemed to be talking like he's known to the auntie, from the rich auntie from the UK. I don't know where the word rich came from. Let me press this phone here. Oh my god, let me press this phone here. This is the denim shop, and I told you guys we'll be doing videos when we are here. So the struggle is real, but it is not a struggle, it is joy, because this is where I am and you do things where you are. So you see now, I've finally placed it there, and now I can relax. Oh my god, this is what I should have done from the word go. Yeah, it looks there nicely there. And guys, have you noticed that I've done my hair and it looks very fresh? Yes, that's my hair, my natural hair. I've just been doing it today and it's very fresh. I wanted it to be this way in preparation for the weekend. The weekend is coming. You have to look good, but I didn't do it yesterday. It was Valentine, but I never bothered how I was looking on the head because I did not have any plans. But today my hair has to be done, and guys, these are just twists. Anyway, away from the hair issue. I was talking about Finding Ian. He's also a very fast growing YouTuber who is doing very well in Nyabohanze, and I saw him there with the rich auntie from the UK, and I was like, hey, Finding Ian, You have found some space, some praise in Marwa's heart, because you are still in Nyabohanze even when everybody else exited. Still in Nyabohanze, and it is okay. That is very okay, because after the party, many people exited Nyabohanze, but Fighting Ian seems to have remained there, or maybe has come back. I don't know. I don't think he remained, because there are some videos I saw him having shot in his village. I don't know, in the central part of Kenya. But Fighting Ian is a guy who's doing very well on YouTube. Guys that are doing very well on YouTube that I saw on Marwa's party, one of them is Nasto. Oh my God, this guy is going places. And finally, Nasto has introduced us to the fiancé, his fiancé. And this fiancé is also a YouTuber. And they showed us their Valentine, whatever, um, how they spent their Valentine together, and it was fun. So Nasto is doing very well. The other person who's doing very well is Mayugno. That is obvious. We all know that Mayugno is doing very well when it comes to YouTube. And the third person now that I can talk about is Fighting Ian and Komo. And obviously, there are those people like David Jr. who are still also up there. Another thing is that many people are growing, but a few have kind of, not grown as much, because after the party, they were left alone. Of course, when you give birth to a baby, you don't nurse the baby until they are 5 years. You nurse them for some time, and then you leave them to grow, and that is what has happened. They were left to grow by Marwa. The shout-outs now are not there, because they had to go on their own. And how is Irene Jep doing? Marwa PA. I hope she's doing well. I loved this lady because she was very mature. And now she's back in Eldoret. When Marwa went buying the horses, I saw her there in Eldoret. But I have not been able to check on her YouTube channels since then. But what I know is that she's a very aggressive girl. She must be still continuing and doing well. Other people like Minhawi going to Jamaica, this other former PA whose name I'm forgetting. I don't know how she's doing. But I have seen, Cloud Joseph, go check him out. Do you know this guy is traveling the world? The other day he was in Malaysia, starting from South Africa, went to another country, now in Malaysia. He was also in Hong Kong. I saw him in Hong Kong, guys. And this is amazing. Hey, Cloud Joseph. Wow, congratulations. These guys are doing well. Can you imagine this village boy who is very young, now traveling the world and is now in Hong Kong? No, he must be in Malaysia, or maybe has left Malaysia, because what he's doing is he's not staying long in one country. He's, I think, on transit, going very, very fast from one country to another. But let me tell you, I'm happy for these YouTubers, because these are the babies of Marwa. When Marwa started the YouTube channel, that is when these boys, when Marwa opened the YouTube channels for them, this is when they started up also. It is not more than a year ago. But here they are, traveling the world. Like now, Cloud Joseph, I was so happy. And I pray that everybody else who started up with YouTube will grow and also have their YouTube channels grow to a point that they can also travel, because it looks like, because they are associated with the traveling commando who is Marwa, it looks like everybody wants to travel. And I wish them well. Anyone who can travel, you travel the world and show us content. Because like us, when we sit in the houses like this, we are willing to see how the world is out there. But who is going to show us? Marwa is the one who used to show us how the world is out there. But since he got involved with Roshio, we have not seen much from Marwa, because it's like he has halted traveling for some time. And we understand him. It's like when getting married, when you get married, first of all, you enjoy that marriage life. In fact, you go on honeymoon. And that is what happens. So, Marwa has stopped giving us outside content, but is giving us village content. which we have always seen with Nastor and the rest. We would wish to see content from out there when he resumes. And now when Crowd Joseph travels to Hong Kong, Malaysia, where South Africa, where we get to see content, and we are very happy. So Crowd Joseph, we wish you well, and any other person who would want to travel. In fact, we are waiting for Minhawi's content in where Jamaica, where she's going. We are waiting for her content also, and we wish her well also. Anyone else, bring us content, because we are also waiting to watch and see these countries where we have not been able to arrive, to reach. So guys, I wanna thank you for watching and tell you that we are still on our road to 2K subscribers. Please subscribe to this channel, give the video a thumbs up, and let's watch the videos up to the end. Because of watch hours, we are not monetized, but soon we will be by your help. So watch these videos up to the end, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.